Hey everybody, it's Donna. I wanted to take a few quick minutes and talk to you about MicroPlex VMz. This is part of doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack, and many people look at this and say, oh, it's the multivitamin, right? Well, we actually call it the food nutrient complex for a reason. So there's lots and lots of multivitamins out there on the market. Most of them are generic and most of them are not so great. This is unlike other multis because the Lifelong Vitality Pack is formulated by country to be specific to that population's nutritional needs. So this formula right here is specific to the United States and Canada. doTERRA looked at the nutritional needs of Americans and Canadians, and they formulated this so that we can get exactly what we need. That's really cool. The other thing that's really cool about this is that this is 100% food sourced. That means it's going to get absorbed and not be what some nurses call bedpan pellets. Think about that for a minute. Yeah, for nurses, they do what often? They change somebody's bedpan, right? They see what came out the other end. And often they will find entirely whole supplements that came out the other end just exactly the way they went in the bedpans. They call them bedpan pellets. It's kind of gross, but it's a thing. So another thing that I want to tell you is that this is a capsule. So if for some reason you have a hard time swallowing this, this is powdered inside. So you could always take this, open it up, add it to some applesauce, add it to some water. It doesn't have too much of a taste, but you could actually get it down that way and know that this is going to be absorbed into your body. Something else along the lines of bedpan pellets. I heard a woman speak once, and her brother-in-law had gotten a job with the city where he lived, and he was one of the guys that was supposed to go around to the different utility companies and make sure that they were doing the things that they were supposed to be doing and functioning well and all of that. He was kind of like the guy that would look them over and make sure that they were doing things to regulation and all of that. One day he went to the sewage treatment plant and he noticed that they had all of their tanks drained and that they were shoveling out all of this stuff from inside of their sewage treatment tanks into wheelbarrows. And they had so many wheelbarrows being carted out of those sewage treatment plants. He asked somebody what they were doing, and they said basically they do this every 9 months because so many supplements get left in there and they clog up the pipes, and they have to go in there and shovel them all out every 9 months or so that the sewage treatment tanks and everything can work the way that they're supposed to work. Think about that. It went in somebody's body, came outside the other end, sat in a sewage treatment tank for up to 9 months, and it still was whole and intact. Clearly, that was not food-based. Clearly, that had something else in it that was going to make it just that one per day vitamin type thing or whatever to make it easy, but it wasn't doing what it needed to do. One of the guys that was there, actually, he was wearing gloves, and he picked one up, and he showed it to this woman's brother-in-law, and you could still see the manufacturer's name on the side of that pellet. So gross. Ours are not going to be that way, not even close. This little thing is going to get absorbed by your cells. Matter of fact, doTERRA actually even has a patent on the process that they use to make sure that this is bioavailable to your cells. So that's really, really cool. That means it's going to be taken in and used. It means that our body is going to recognize the ingredients in this as whole food, and it's going to use them accordingly. So there's a wide variety of vitamins included in this, and there's also some minerals, and the minerals are what they call chelated. Chelated minerals means that they are broken down in such a way that the body is going to recognize them and use them. What does this help with? Skin, immune health, immune function, bone health, healthy digestion, metabolism, stamina to keep going throughout the day. I love to know that I'm getting the foundation of the nutrients that my bodies need because there's a lot of greens included in this. The minerals in this help us absorb and utilize the omegas that we're taking from our E-omega complex. The body responds to these nutrients in this so well, it helps our bodies to function optimally. I would like you to let me know, please, what you think the best part of this supplement is. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you learned some things, and I'll see you soon.